Right, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay, all right. I'll be getting a much better mic sooner over the weekend. All right, the last mic kaput already. So apology that yesterday wasn't very good. I know that a lot of feedback to me, the microphone wasn't too good yesterday. Okay, so let's start this morning with our final morning MAO for 2020. Okay, the final. So tomorrow, no morning MAO. Okay, tomorrow don't have. Even though tomorrow, 31st of December, market still going to trade a little bit, right, for the first half of the day, right? But still, we will not have morning MAO. I can take a little break. Okay. All right, then, of course, all my Trade with the Boys students. All right, on the 3rd of January 2021, that is the first time I'll see you for next year, okay? We will have a special MAO. Yes, on 3rd of January at 9:30 p.m., okay, p.m., all right, we will have a special MAO, okay, for 2021, whereby I'm going to combine a lot of this market, the views, prophecies for 2021 from different masters. So it's going to be a very good, very interesting, mysterious session, all right, in a way, all right. So do watch out for that, 9:30 p.m. But it's only available for Trade with the Boys members, and of course family members that is around you on that night itself. Okay, all right. Yes, webcam has to be switched on. I repeat, webcam has to be switched on. Okay, you heard me loud and clear. Okay, all right. 9:30. Wow, you see, I always like Richard. Always is so on the ball and stuff like that. Thank you, guys. Richard, thank you so much. Okay, let's start this morning session. Wow, 88 people already. Okay, let me just bring out my PowerPoint. Okay, good to go. Share screen. Okay, done. All right, can you see my PowerPoint, guys? Can you see? Okay, good. Yeah, doing a little bit of, okay, yeah, done. Okay, all right, so today is the 30th of December 2020, Wednesday. Trade with the Boys Daily MAO, Market Analysis and Outlook. Now, today's caption is almost everyone is bullish. Okay, why I say almost? Because not everyone, but based on what I collected in the information, we're talking about Goldman Sachs, we're talking about JP Morgan. These people are very bullish until that, it's like die also must buy stock. If you don't buy stock, you're going to be a complete idiot in the market, all right? So I will share with you why and who are buying or calling for the buy. And incredibly, they are all at the same number. That's the point, okay? All right, so before we start this morning, once again, I need your disclaimer once more. All right, everybody, need your disclaimer once again. Now, basically, whatever I share here is a learning aid. Do understand this. It's just a support thingy that I give to all my students. All right, every morning I do that. Now, would there be a point whereby this morning MAO is only for my students? It is possible. I mean, yeah, it is very possible that just now you can see that every morning I have it, right? And you guys come on live with me. Then of course I'll upload it to YouTube by about 3 p.m. plus like that. All right. So if I say we get the bigger and maybe my student want me to be more, give them the more benefit of it itself, right? We may actually move it to actually a real private setting. Okay. So what I need to do is this, guys. I need you to key the word disclaimer to identify me before I start this session, because once again we have now 95 people. I need to hit at least 45 then. Okay, at least 45. So now I have 37, still a few more to go, guys. Need your disclaimer, do me a little favor. Now, basically, I asked my legal aid, and basically I need to have at least half of the people giving me the, to identify me before I actually continue, right? So at 43 right now, I get a few more guys, just a few more, and I'm done, okay? Okay, 44, come on. We have 97 people, guys. Give me one more. Okay, 45, guys. Just a disclaimer is all I need, guys. Just a disclaimer. I don't score any points from here, but I just need you to give me a disclaimer. Okay, thank you. Last guy, Ron Lee, all right? Okay, so the thing is this for today. Why do I say that? So this is actually from a report. Okay, the strategies are all very bullish. Okay, apparently it's up for 2021. The analysts target the S&P 500, right? Okay, they are saying that they are looking at least a 9 to 10% gain into 2021. In fact, the word is no one expect a decline. Of course, this is a report, right? So obviously, whatever this report says is depends on what he collected. So his report says that, right, no one expects a decline. In fact, a month ago, the target was 3900. Now, where is SPX right now? As you know, right? The current SPX at the moment now is trading at about 3730. So, I mean, well, my point is this. Wait, let me just bring up my analytics a little bit. Okay. Okay, so now the current is about 3730. Okay, so they were expecting 3900. So they are already wrong by about 170 points. So that's a lot. But nonetheless, it's up, right? They're looking at 3900 now. So they're talking about 2021 will hit 3900. So it's about 130 points upside. Okay, you're looking at that. Okay. All right. Then after that, they're looking at even higher now. They're looking at now is 4030. And now they revised to here. My God, look at it. This is a new revision. Other than UBS is about 41. The rest itself is a 42 to 44. And Goldman Sachs is 43. Okay. Now I can tell you this. Okay. This is exactly the deja vu effect we saw back in December and January period early this year. Now, last year, 2019, right, December, same thing happened. If you go back and look at all the past archives, right, they were all also telling you this, that they were also bullish. They're telling you that the market has to buy no matter how. And what happened? That was where the market came down. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you is, all right, is that human behave in the same way, which means that human behavior will not change. Hence, therefore, market will not change. If everybody is a bullish or is very bullish in the market, right? Seriously, you don't need to be an analyst anymore. You're just going to buy big time and then make 10% of this. Because the thing is, we are now at 3730 and you're looking at 44, right? We're talking about how much is that? That is looking at approximately about another 400 plus 200, 260 is about 660 points. So I do the math for you, 660 points on S&P 500. So roughly about 1 point S&P is about 8 point Dow Jones around there. So we're talking about another 5,280 points from here if the the S&P hit this point. So which means that the Dow Jones today is about 30,000, right? The Dow Jones has to go up to 35,500, right, to hit this 4,400 mark for S&P 500. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but seriously, 35,500 level? Gosh, I mean, I would not say they are wrong because they are the expert, they're the licensed people, so maybe they are right. But to me, itself, 35,500, no lah, not at this point now. All right, the thing is this, Dow Jones will keep climbing up. I can tell you this, from 1896 until today, it has been climbing up relentlessly. Because why? They keep on changing the weightage of the Dow Jones index. So you keep on taking the bad one, so-called bad one out, the good one come in, then naturally it's dead. So of course, there's a saying here, if Tesla being an empty shell in a way, can go into the S&P 500. Now, if one day Tesla really churn in really good profits, then of course, the stock will go to $1,000 and stuff like that. Then is it possible? Well, then of course, then maybe the Dow hit 35,000. But at this stage right now, where COVID is ongoing still, I really think that maybe a little pullback, maybe later on, then you go in to buy will be a better choice. Okay. Still, end of the day, one day probably we'll see 35,000, 40,000 for Dow Jones, maybe next decade, right? We'll see that happening. We will see that. This is how the market works, all right? They keep on moving this, all right? It's unless our STI index has been stagnant for years, all right? Not the Dow, okay? Not the Dow. Okay, so this is the actually David Costin, all these people are pretty famous people, so they are really people who are well and reputable people and giving such forecasts in the market, okay? All right, so of course now apparently on YouTube everywhere, the YouTubers are everywhere now, and they're telling you how to become a stock guru, how to make money, how to make 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, 100%. Now I can't do this. I really can't. I really can't tell you to do all this sort of thing. It's a huge opportunity. Buy stocks now, buy low, sell high, all this shit. I can't really. I can't. Right? I'm not saying that they are bad. You may go and join them and see how they tell you, and maybe you can make money out of this. But seriously, to sell you the big dream now, I can't do that. All right. So this is one of the reasons why I say this before. You can see now, right? Even on mainstream media, right, advising penny counters. My God, I mean, Yahoo Finance is a very considered like one of the mainstream media, and they are actually covering penny counter. And the craziest part is that, do you know what's called penny counters? The reason why they call penny counters is because the counters, the revenue itself is not anywhere able to go to the dollar value. So that's why the share price is low. All right. So you're telling me that they're going to have massive rally, 3 stocks going to have rally 100%. Come on, man. If you can make 100%, you don't need to trade anymore. Just whack in hard, sell your house, mortgage your home, and then whack it in a while later, make 100%. And you're going to be a rich guy. And if there's 3 penny counters, we're talking about 3 stocks, just whack them. And then by the end of the year, you're already a multi-millionaire. So when I see this itself, right, this is really scary. I'm going to tell you this. Now, I'll be honest with you. I told you before, guys, in early January this year, the one thing that is missing from the entire rally in 2018 to 2019, the biggest missing element was euphoria. I told you before, those who were with me all the way from last year to this year, I told you guys, the market is overvalued, but there's something is still missing. The euphoria from the retail traders was still not there early this year. Now, we recap back January itself, right? Although the stock market have risen from 25,000 to 20,000, yes, institution was buying, but you notice that the retailers weren't buying shares, right? Remember that? Who remember this? This year, early this year, January or December last year to January, right? You realize that your friends are not buying shares. Your friends are not buying Bitcoin. Your friends are not doing anything. Do you remember that? If you remember that, can you key REM? So I want to see whether is it because I'm biased or because I really remember this part of the history? So think about this, guy. Do you remember that early this year, no one buying shares? Your friends are not buying. No one's buying Bitcoin. All these things, no one. So now you have that. You really have that. So only one friend, Nakulan. You only one guy remember this. The rest, my God, I forgot. How many of you? 116 people. Okay. Now the people coming in, Rodney and Ron coming in. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is this: when you don't have coming in, you don't final last part, and this is why I'm saying this is very scary. Okay, getting very scary, because the thing is this: last night the Dow Jones after hitting record high. Now, one thing is this: I guarantee you in stock market, usually and 100% is that whenever you see an all-time high trade, that is usually one of the key elements of the market peak.
Yeah,
okay.
Around there, okay?
Right, sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, my volume is again turned off. Okay, sorry. Okay. All right. Is he okay? All mute already, right? Okay. Yeah. Apology. My mic was off. Sorry. Okay. So the thing is this. So stock came down. All right. After hitting record high. Similar story. Exactly the same thing. You need the record high to be traded. So that is where stocks get triggered and everybody just have to buy. Okay. So I told you my friend, right? The group of them cut the Dow Jones at 30,500. So when last night Dow Jones went to 30,500 to 600, right? My friend was like yapping. Kel, I told you that. I said, okay, whatever. Okay, if you want to buy, you just go ahead. I said that I'm not buying. So of course this morning itself, right? They asked me, Kel, can sell now or not? So I just say that up to you. Okay. So the same thing I said again. Yesterday they want to buy. I say up to them. Today they want to sell. I say up to them. Now, end of the day is that I'm not a financial guru. I cannot predict the market. I cannot forecast the market. I can only send you information for you to make a decision. Okay. So this is the Dow Jones yesterday. It did went up initially from the very moment that the Dow opens. And you look at it, after that, the market just keep on coming down. They never really go up. That is, again, the typical stuff that I've been telling you guys. The Dow Jones have been up almost every time during the Asia period to the European period. But come the US period, they will just take profit. You understand my point? This is a really incredible way to pass money to someone else. You understand? Just basically, I just sleep tonight. I just wait for money to grow. Tomorrow, next day, morning, I just take and harvest. This is really happening every moment since March this year, okay? So now thing is this. The news, the boys are all very bullish. They're thinking that, okay, they're looking at a breakout soon. They believe that the US House will approve the 2,000 stimulus checks. And then now Apple is a new buy point now. And they tell you that it's time to buy 8 blue chip stock to near buy point. My God, the Dow Jones at 30,500 and now you're telling me new buy point? Oh my God, this is really crazy lah. I mean, this is my point here. This is really why I say this market is really terrible. Look at it. These data are all 10 hours, 6 hours ago. That means that, right, we're talking about 6 hours ago, that's about 2 a.m. So 2 a.m., the report came out and telling people to buy. And what happened to the Dow Jones? You see for yourself. The Dow Jones actually came down. Can you see that? So how can you be doing that? But this is how the media plays this game. If I don't get you to buy, I can't sell to you. Someone had to be a sucker here. I'm so sorry, but that is the truth of the matter. All right. So the reason why yesterday I want to show you this ACY chart, right, is because this counter was one of the highest traded volume yesterday, craziest in percentage gain yesterday. And in fact, all the forums, the US stock forums, everyone was talking about this stock. Everyone. Now look at it. The stock was trading about $6. Then suddenly out of nowhere, it shoot up to $38. That is 500 to 600% in just 2 hours. Okay. Then after that, the stock just plunged all the way, circuit breaker, came down all the way, and then closed at $13.85. Now it's still up by about nearly quite a fair bit, right? Basically. But the scary part is this, the next day, which is this morning, is down to $9.27, down by another 33%. Aftermarket still dropped by another 8%. My God, imagine this. If you buy the share and now you're like, in just 2 days, all your money just perished yesterday. So that's why I keep on repeating this as well, right? When a shoe shine boy tells you that it's time to buy shares, it's really a time to get out. So I'm not saying that, that I am any better. I could be a shoe shine boy too, but at least this shoe shine boy here is telling you why not consider to book some profit, okay? I'm just reminding you guys. I'm not saying that I know some information the market will crash. Nope, I'm not saying that. But I just want to tell you that, guys, really trust experience. At least my 20 years experience, I know that when I see all this happening, all the stars are aligning, we know that usually profit taking is just around the corner. Okay, so I said this enough, I will not say this again. Okay, so let's recap what happened yesterday. This is the Dow Jones. Now the Dow Jones yesterday indeed ran record high, but yesterday there's no pivot. So I mentioned as long as the market stays above OP, it will be a buy. Below OP, it will be a sell. But I also remember that telling you the KSI is green in color. So if you really want to buy, you buy at KTR -1, -2, or -3 level. So let's look here. So the Dow Jones as the morning, as I told you before, in the Asia timing, the Dow Jones shoot all the way up as usual. Nothing wrong. It was only right here itself where things get interesting. Now, guys, all my Trade with the Boys family members. Oh, again. Okay, Janet, this time now. Okay, hold on. Okay. Right, what do you see this? This is a BMB, all right? This is a BMB, correct? Okay, so BMB comes with color change, is a deadly combination. And of course, it triggered KTR +1 in this case. So wow, what you saw, CCYR, yellow turns red with a BMB followed by color change, triggered KTR +1, bang. This is how the Dow sold down. Now, what is scary was that you guys have early information. Now, take a look here. Now, you can see that the market was going up, right? The market was going up. But look at the KSI. The KSI was already selling. Now, the beautiful part is this. If you put any conventional indicators at this point here itself, right, I can guarantee you the indicators like stochastic, volume bands, RSI, every one of them will be ticking upwards, correct? Okay, but look at the KSI. The KSI is red. It's really informing you that the boys are actually selling. They are not buying. So although the price goes up, right, but the market actually is looking to sell. So when the BNB came in, they wiped out both sides. They wiped the buy side, they wiped the sell side, bang. Then the orders came in strongly and sold the market down. So this is why you really need to have the indicator to help you, guys. If you're just going to listen to me on MAO and then get the levels here, it's not enough. You need more than that, okay? So I seriously hope that you consider getting the indicator for yourself, okay? Because next year is going to be a crazy year. I can tell you this, I can almost guarantee you that, all right? So that is for Dow Jones for yesterday. All right, so let's look at the live chart right now. Let me just bring up to you. Okay. Now this is the conventional chart. Wow, look at it. Right, look at it. I told you guys how the trend line works, right? I told you yesterday there will be a resistance at 30451, and indeed it did went up to 30606, but after that it backed down again. So now we are seeing a clear-cut picture that the Dow Jones is having a little bit of resistance at the trend line that we have. So, well, it's still too early to call, but if the Dow Jones do go below yesterday's low, that is about 30278, then you have to be very careful. All right, let me just put it for you now. 30278, that is the low of yesterday. Okay, watch out for that. Now for the MA 200, sorry, MA 30, today level is about 30129, 30129. So that is the support for today. Okay. Now in terms of my MA 200 and my trend line are still really, getting each other closer and closer. So that's why I'm going to move it up a little bit to register the MA 200. Now that is approximately about 28072. So it's very far from here, so I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, that is the long short term. Now in terms of my Fibonacci, of course I must change it again because new high. Now the thing is this, there's no shame to actually change your Fibonacci, because at the end of the day, if the market create a new high, you just have to follow that. That's the point. You just have to follow whatever you are using. Okay, to get that. Okay, so now I can know that now I around 30,350, so it's one area to watch out for on the Fibonacci side. Okay, all right, for the weekly chart right now, this is the thing. This is the scary part. Look at it, guys. Look at the scary part. Yesterday, when I draw the new technical line, I told you guys a new technical line. I will draw it from this point A. Here, A, then I join with B, right? And I told you why I use B is because it has to be a technical point where the market triggers most of the time, and then get resisted there. So now look at A to B, and then you look at now point C. Oh my God! So that's why yesterday when the Dow hit 30,600 level, right? I just tell my friend, if you just trust me as a friend, just consider lah, just consider. So my friend was like, sure or not, Cal, you really so confident? I said that it's not confident, it's just technical. Look at it. Oh my God. The trend line is 30591 and yesterday high was 30606. Wow, kiss and pull back. Oh my God. Anybody yesterday sold here? Anybody? Oh my God. Crazy, right? So now the thing is this. Okay. Hey, how come it's not updating now? Where's my chart? Oh, it's over here. Wait. Come my today's market not updating. Hold on. Something is wrong in this chart here. Okay, never mind. So what I'm trying to say is that our weekly chart, sorry. So now the thing is this, the weekly chart has hit and then come down already, right? So the weekly chart has triggered the technical point, and now this is critical. The technical point, next one will be the one that previously I draw, and that technical point will be the opening price. That's about 30084. So as long Dow today stays up, then that is fine for this year. But if the Dow Jones today and tomorrow trades below 30,000, please be very careful, okay? Please be very, very careful, all right? Very clearly, there's some technical point ongoing right now, okay? All right, so for today, Dow Jones, let me just bring this to you. For today's Dow Jones, well, today Dow Jones just now have went below the pivot 2, okay? But then now it's back up again. So for Dow Jones today, as long as the Dow Jones stays above OP, fine. You can still look for the buying side, okay? Because the KSI is still green in color, the boys are still buying. Now, on the downside, if the Dow Jones stay below 30,356, then there will be some profit taking. Okay, downside minimum looking at it's about 30,084. So that level is the same level that is shown on a weekly chart, right? Obviously, okay? Okay, so this is something that to watch out for today for the Dow Jones. All right, for Nasdaq wise, let's take a look at Nasdaq. Now Nasdaq, I told you, is still going to climb. You're not going to stop. There's no reason for you to stop. Everything is a buy for now, Nasdaq. All right. So unless we can see the technical point break, and that is 12793 for today. 12793 for the Nasdaq. 12793. Now the thing is this. People have been texting me on the site, say, Kel, oops. When do you think the Nasdaq will pull back? And I repeat to you guys, very difficult. Look at it. I'll show you one reason for that. Look at it. Every time the Nasdaq pulls back, right? Yeah, it does pull back, but each wave is getting shorter and shorter each time. Yeah, why is that so? Because there's so much money in the market. You see, let me just show you this, a quick one. This one, the market down by about 12 days, and then after the market rebounded. This one, the market down by about 14 days, the market rebounded. So 12 days, 14 days, right? But the next wave, oh my God, just 2 days. 2-3 days, the market rebounded. Next one again, 2-3 days, the market rebounded. So that shows you a lot of buying activity here. But of course, the main driver is the MA30. Now watch this MA30, everybody. Now each time when MA30 get triggered from the top right, you can see that now it got supported. So you can see now the thing has changed. Now earlier when the market broke MA30, the market goes down. Break MA30, the market goes down. But now the market take MA30 as a form of a support. So which means that if the Nasdaq do come down, when you go to 12,611 today, okay, then you must look to buy 12,611. If the Nasdaq do come down for whatever reason, for today, 12,611 is a buy. I repeat, it is a buy. You heard me correctly, yeah? It is a buy at 12,611. Okay, all right. Okay, so that is the Nasdaq. Now the Nasdaq is the MA200 is still very, very far away, so don't need to talk about it. Okay, so weekly chart wise, the Nasdaq is still going to move. You can see that. Nothing to change at the moment now. Okay, for today, let's take a look for Nasdaq today. Okay, Nasdaq today is between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So if it goes below OP, which is right now, then there will be profit taking to 12,745. 12,745. Okay, that is the max for today, at least what I see from now. Okay, 12,745 Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, the thing is this, that it will be all for that. Okay, for the market, S&P 500, well, it's still the same story. So until if it breaks the MA30, then I'll talk to you more about that. Okay, if not at the moment now, it's still the same. The megaphone sharing that I share with you, all right, is still moving crazily, using it as a form of a guidance. Okay, you can see that when the market bridges there, that day when S&P pull back, right, it pull back precisely around at the technical point and then recover. So again, unless this megaphone pattern changes or breach, if not, right, the S&P is still going to go a bit higher. But there's a severe divergence now in the market, very severe. It means that the market is going up, but the RSI is having a very strong divergence here. Now, divergence is never good, okay? I repeat, divergence is never good. Hang Seng, all right, no problem. Now, Hang Seng, I was wrong. Hang Seng, I was wrong. I told you guys, if Hang Seng breach above 26451, Hang Seng will have to go up. And indeed, Hang Seng really went up, right? Basically, for those who have been shorting the Hang Seng itself, right? If you are shorted and you have put your trailing stop, you will be stopped out already. For us, we are stopped out, right? The market stopped out here because we shorted around here. So we are stopped out. We take some profit here, but we stopped out already. So now the thing is this, although the Hang Seng chart now really breached out, right? But I don't think this is going to stand strong. Yesterday, the buying was that there was some buying on the China 50s. So why suddenly China 50 going to buy? There's some speculation say that the government came in to support the market. So obviously, like if you're talking about now, people are getting a bit worried. Obviously, stock market will have some pullback. Hence, therefore, right, I'm not that confident with this particular chart right now. Although it did break my up-down trend line, I want to look at it for one more day. So I'll leave this trend line here, and I have my MA30 at 26451. I'll make it a bit higher now, the new level. Okay, 26466 now. Okay, so if the Hang Seng can stay above 26466, then yes, the Hang Seng will go up further. Can go to how high? About 26822. Okay, all right. Now, because it's still early, I can't show you the Trade the Boys system chart. So only later on, if I got time, I can show it to you. Okay, now I repeat, guys, China side is definitely not doing well. All right, from what I'm watching, all the other alternate mainstream, right, it's very clear there are a lot of problems ongoing, but you don't see that in the mainstream media. And this is exactly the same thing that what happened in December and January, whereby everybody downplay Wuhan virus. Only when it really went out of control, then no choice, they release you some information. So, well, I'll leave it there to let you decide on what to do. Now, gold yesterday was pretty sideways all the way until about 10 o'clock. It tried to rally, then it fizzled up towards the end of the day. So the thing is, the news right now is that the boys are still pretty bullish. Overall, they're still pretty bullish on the gold. They're looking at gold to climb higher. All right, so look at gold day chart right now, the conventional chart. So I told you guys about a trend line that I've been drawing and I've been repeating myself like a broken recorder, and it's still working beautifully. So every time I look at this trend line, I just have to wait at the trend line. When it trigger there, once it trigger, pulls back, that's where to sell, okay, from the conventional side. So let's look at today's market, right? Today's one, let me take out the lines, too many lines already. I don't like to have many lines on my chart. So today, the MA 200 is about 1869. Okay, the MA 30 is below, and that level is 1856. Okay, 1869 and 1856. So today, you can see the gold is now beautifully resisted again at my trend line. And my trend line today is 1881. Okay, so in short, if you want to speculate that if gold will go higher, then gold have to break above 1881 for it to continue to go higher. Now it's 1879. If not, there'll be a first support on the MA 200, and that's 1869. Okay. Now the next support today is the MA 30, and that's 1856. If you ask me now, right, where could be the best, the first support? I mean, definitely be here because that's the MA 200. Now, MA 200, if you look at it carefully, there is a very good chance that the market might be supported at that level, right? Because it does happen. But if the MA 200 broke, right, then easily it will sell down to 1856 very fast. So short sellers for today, if you want to look at a critical point, 1869 has to be a strong support for today. If the market breaks 1869, then the selling will bring it down to 1856 very fast. Okay, heard me, yeah? Okay. All right, so that is the day chart. Now this is my beautiful long-term chart. Long-term, why long-term? Because this is the highest point. So this is the minus 95%, minus 90%, minus 85%. So I told many people, I said that look, for gold right now, to buy, small buy, no problem. But if gold ever breach 1866, then please be careful, because that means it should be coming down to 1762. I repeat one more time. If gold breaches 1866, close below it, then there is a high possibility for gold to travel back to 1762. And I know by saying that, it doesn't make people happy, because many people want to buy gold, right? Now, of course, some people ask me, Kel, is the what do you call the festive season? Won't you believe that there are a lot of people buying gold right now? I think more people prefer stock than buy gold. That's my point here. Okay, people prefer to buy stock than gold right now. Okay, so watch out for these 2 points. This is a long-term chart. Okay, long-term. Okay, let's look at today's gold. Now this is today's gold chart. Okay, ooh. Okay, today got no pivot. Oh gosh. So today gold got no pivot. Gold got no pivots. So which means that the opening price will be the main driver. So above OP buy, below OP sell, main driver. So look out for CCYR or CCRY for shorting or long. Now the KSI is red in color, so no good, because why? The market is going upwards, at least from low to low, but the KSI is red. So seriously, anytime if the market break below OP, that's 1878, right? There could be some selling. All right. If not itself, remember I told you that you can look for this buying based on the KTR. Now the next KTR for today is 1885. Now because the day chart itself, the KSI is red in color. So if the market go to the KTR +1 or +2, which is about 1885 or 1893, there will be resistance again. Just like the day when the gold went up to 1885, or went up to 189, went up to this point, 1895 area. All right, gold came down. Why? Because the day chart on the gold, the KSI is red in color. So got my point? When KSI is red in color, you look out for selling opportunity on the way up. Okay, yeah? All right, so that is gold for you guys. Now, how about crude oil? Crude oil, I have mentioned to you, is still basically sideways, but yesterday, the day before, created a BNB already. So what you can do is you can put a technical point here. Okay, you can put a technical point here at the high to give you the resistance, and you can put at the low here to give you the support. So as long as the crude oil stays between this area, the crude oil will not move. Unless the crude oil goes above this point here, then we can see some potential upside. Okay. All right. So that is crude oil for you. All right. So that will be all for crude oil. All right. Then of course you want to take a look at the Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is trying to recover once again. Now today, Bitcoin opening price is below the pivot one, but now it's trading above pivot one. So above the pivot 26888, right? Beautiful number. So now it trades above 26888. So it will be going to a new level here. Now it's going at 27634 already. So look at the Bitcoin this morning. See, this is Bitcoin this morning. Bitcoin this morning when the was basically pedaling at the pivot one, but once the CCRY pop up, bang, Bitcoin just shoot up all the way $700 just like that alone. So that's why I can tell you this, if you really believe in the trade with the voice system, you just have to follow through. And we have learned this before. Above OP, above pivot one, CCRY, buy. So it's the same concept. Even it's Bitcoin, controlled market, the concept is still the same. Okay, still the same. All right, guys. So this is Bitcoin. Ethereum, let's take a look. Okay, Ethereum today also have the same phenomenon. Interesting, let me check the day chart. Okay, the day chart is pivot one on top, pivot two below, and Ethereum now is trading at 3740s now. So for today, for Ethereum, if it goes above pivot two, then it'll be a buy again. So you can see now it's trying to test above the pivot two level. It's trying to test, having some resistance. So it's a bit different now compared to this Bitcoin. It's trying to test the pivot two to go up. Okay, but if you base on KCX, right? KCX, you can see there's a KCX at the bottom. Then that means this morning, any CCRY above OP will be a buy. I repeat, the KCX at the bottom, spring here, right? That was just this morning. So this morning, after that, every CCRY on the Ethereum will be a buy. It's as simple as that itself. See, crazy, right? That is why we are doing our best. Our programmers are still away, so I cannot get it done. But very soon, Trade with the Voice family members, right? You get to access this, and we let you use for free for 1 month. Yes, free for 1 month. I'll let you use it. You can play with it, make as much money as you can, right? We're trying to tie it with some one of the exchange so that you guys can trade. If you're not really comfortable with the spread in AIMS, you can actually use another company which actually have a better spread. Okay, all right, it's exchange, by the way. Okay, so that will be for Bitcoin sharing, and we come to the end of today's session. This is gold yesterday. Gold really moved sideways, so nothing much to talk about on gold yesterday. Not even a KCX yesterday. For gold yesterday, not even a KCX, my God. Okay, very flat day. All right, so today is the final day for my 1388, all right? Dear all, okay, if you refer your friend, you get a referral fee from us as well, okay? Just refer a friend, get a referral fee. Why not for New Year, right? Spend it for New Year. Then this is the final day, right? Final day, because tomorrow no MAO, right? So today is the final day for 1388, this price. Now, 1st of January 2021, the price will bump up to 1688 already, because we're going to give the Bitcoin, right? This indicator as part of the package to people to use, okay? So please, if you can, support me, bring your friend in before the price move up again. There'll be no more negotiation after today, okay? All right, so this is yesterday's Bitcoin. Fantastic, beautiful, Right. Now, do note before you get too hyped on this, you can see that the Bitcoin yesterday, this was a very good trade. You make money, right? But then after that, the next trade over here, you lose money, but you didn't enter. This one, you enter, you lost money, okay? But after that, the second wave, wow, look at Bitcoin shooting up again. So I want to tell you this, right? Even though our Bitcoin strategy does seem to work, but it's not going to be a 100% system. There's always time whereby the market, our system will not work. So in case you're going to ask us, right, how accurate it is. Seriously, you look at the chart right now, although this is like 2 out of 4, 50%, but you look carefully, when it goes up, right, the movement upside is quite big versus the downside. Its downside is quite limited. So if you look at it from the perspective point of view of being objective here, you make more money than actually selling. All right, good night to you, this Kai. Okay, good. It's time for you to take a rest, right? Oh, gold going higher now. Let's take a look. Gold going higher, is it? We to be alive now. Wow. Okay, gold now. Woohoo! Yes, 11881 right now. Gold is moving up, so it's above OP. Oh my God! Look at it, my friends. Do you see this? This is a CCRY, and this is a BNB, right? BNB. So that's why I tell you, when it comes to the combination of CCRY or CCYR, they come with BNB. Usually, it's pretty good. Okay. So congratulations to people who are making money right now, okay? All right, so that will be all for today. Before you go, let's have food of thoughts, okay? Work hard keeps the wrinkles out of the mind and the spirit, all right, by Helena. So guys, we have really come to a great time today. Oh, sorry. Right, today, we have really spent an entire year working with each other. 360 days have go past so fast. All right, I really appreciate all your time with me and all your support. Okay, right, Gracie, to identify BNB, you go to our PSB Facebook group. There is this particular topic on BNB. Go and look at that. Okay, all right, I really appreciate all of you. This has been a strong and crazy year. Let's make it even better. This year we have 480 students. I hope that next year we can hit 2,000. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much. Great 2020. I will see you guys in 2021. Okay? Happy New Year to you guys. Take care. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Happy 2021. Okay? Bye-bye, guys. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Happy New Year.